Ho, 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 ho! Z tej strony Sztygrys. I will review the game from the IGLO, from the H group. The black player was crzmshrm and the white was Bonaventura. The game was interesting, but we got some influence from black, and I think it could have been used better. For now, this is standard, but playing Tanuki in this situation is not standard. I know that we want to play on the right side because we have the Shimari there and we want to make an extension, but always we make this exchange. And why do we always do this? Mainly because if we do it later, maybe white will answer differently. For example, this is only one example, if white will get this, then after this move, probably white will just play the double hammer and accept the fight. Normally, this fight would not be so great because white would not be alive in the corner, but now we can accept it. So this is one of the reasons. Also, this exchange would be good because we want to create on the right side, so we get some more influence on the right side. White can ignore it, of course, but this Atari is huge. This is huge because after this and this, white is not alive, and white will live in a very small manner. For now, white attached. This is not really a common way to play. Usually we start with this one, and after, for example, this Hasami, then we attach. This is the combination. Attaching at once is not so common, but sometimes it's possible. It is possible. We usually need a ladder, and this is this ladder. If this ladder does not work, this is hard for white. But if it works, we can play like this to play into the corner. And after this, probably black still play like this and, for example, connect. And black will get this stone, but white will get some influence. So it will be in exchange, more or less. In the game, black connected. This is not so common to connect like this, but it is also alright. And white, in this situation, just plays here to make a living shape in the corner. Maybe it does not look like a living shape. This is the hard part to find this move. But even if black plays this and white play like this is alive. This is a very well-known alive shape. Like this, we are alive. The only way to kill it is to play like this. And here we can play this ko. But this ko is very hard to play. This is ko that we usually don't want to play for black, because if we lose it, we really lose a lot, and we lose on the side that is very important to us. So usually we don't care about this ko. Maybe if we have some infinite cofret fabrica or factory, infinite cofret factory, then we can try this ko. But if not, then this is alive. This is alive. And if white is alive here, this is a good result because it was black Shimari there. Black Shimari, so white can connect. In the game, white played this one, and here white will also make a living shape, but not in the corner. We can see that here black played this Atari and extension. Here we can easily play this one because white needs to be to have a living shape, so we cannot really fight, because we are more or less dead in the corner. White will have to play like this, and maybe even we can play the double hammer. And if we play the double hammer, for example like this, then we will get the whole corner, which is also good for black. This should be enough for black. Better than the game. In the game, we just extended White extended, and now white played away. And I don't like playing away here. I would probably want to continue with this move. This is a very big move. If we don't play here now, black will get the turn in center, like in the game. In the game, black play here. This we need to answer. This we also need to answer, but this was not necessary. This is not a big move yet. But in center, so we can forgive. And black got all this in center. This is very important. We got this in center. So very big for black. Now we have great influence from the upper right corner, and we surely should try to use it. And the easiest way is to just play like this. And here we can play even double hane. If somebody is afraid because we lose some stone in the corner, we still can play like this, because we get a lot on the right side. It is possible. There are moves like this that are suggested by some computers, but those are similar, more or less. We just expand on the right side. And it is important, if we have the influence, we want to use it. And if we have a lot of space, then we can use it, surely. And the way to use it is to just create a bigger moil. Another way to use would be to play here. But here we are very narrow, so it is not so great to play like this. In the game, black played some normal move. This is a normal big move, but it is not big enough. This move here is bigger. Now we play the Sezon invasion. Interesting choice. I was not expecting it, but it is locally alright. And double hane. This double hane may surprise some of you, but as I said, the black here is very narrow. So in this joseki, black gets the ponuki, gets the strength, and this strength is not so useful now. Usually we want to continue, but here probably too narrow. So black just extended and played this exchange. I am not a big fan of this exchange. We should probably wait with this. Maybe we would like to play like this. Probably not at once, but in the future. Maybe this would be better. So I don't like this exchange. And I don't really understand why we played further away, because here we left a hole in our shape and white can go in. A normal way to play would be like this. Or if we already have a stone here, then it makes sense, because after this we can leave in the corner and we can leave on the side, probably. Then it makes sense. But without the additional stone, we are too weak. We are too weak to play like this. White just invaded. This was a good invasion, I like it. And how to answer? We can go into the corner like this. But now, after some sequence that probably should have looked like this, more or less like this, after this sequence, white will easily invade here in the near future and make some territory or some fight that will benefit, that will be good for white, that will benefit white. In the game the sequence was a bit different, this one, but here black can also get center with this move. Here we are alive, white can exchange this, but there are too many cuts, so white will need to come back. And this would be a proper way to play, but still not so great for black because white got nice influence. In the game black played this one, and this is not so great because the cut here is not so severe. And in the game white just ignored playing here, a big point. We can also be a bit more brave But we need to be careful because black is really very strong on the in the upper right corner. So here white needs to rescue the stones. Not a great sequence for white, but more or less it works. A very strange move because this should not be possible to cut. Like if we have here and only one stone, then we can cut. Two stones probably we should not be able to cut, but we have so many stones. I don't see any way for white to cut it. So the move here is very strange. Like in this situation we get some stones in the between the groups, some damage points, and black got some really nice moves going out into the center. So this is bad. These exchanges are bad. And again, we don't try to cut because it is very hard to cut. We just play here. Makes sense. And now black added the move there to try to leave on the left side. White answered here, which is a bit strange because black can cut it sooner or later. If we want to play there, maybe this way should be better. And now finally black decided to use the thickness, the strength here, and added a move. Good move. Also helps the group here. So very nice. White was a bit greedy here. We have to come back here. And if black will try to take this on this side, not like this, then the group in the center will suffer. So there is still a possibility to reduce the center. Here black just cut, and this cut is good. I don't know what can white do about it. We can give up the two stones, but white decided to connect. And now white has some floating stones in the center, which is not great. This looks like we can capture, but black just extends, make empty triangle, and it's alright. And black just comes back here. And it will be hard to manage the stones. Even if black plays like this, which I think was more or less correct, something like that, then it is very hard to leave and black should be alright. So this is how black can use the thickness. Now we are so strong that it will be easier to kill the white group. In the game black just cut, and this is a bit risky. There are many sequences here, many possibilities, so we need to be careful with the move like this. This is an all-in move. And for now, it looks like black is also surrounded, and the question is who will kill whom faster. Yes, black just cuts, and then play this move. And I want to say that this move is not really great. It looks like a good exchange to have if white will answer. But firstly, white does not need to answer. We can just sacrifice the stones and take care of the group in the middle. This is not great for white, but it is better than the game. This is the first one. And the other one is that we don't really need to take away this liberty. Maybe in the future, like if we connect at once, probably black will kill white, like capture like this or something. But if we add a move and black will say, oh, I don't want to capture, I will just go out with the stone and try to still kill, then the exchange is very bad. The exchange this for this is bad for black. Why is it bad? because we are playing, we are taking our own liberties. In the future, maybe black will get an eye, like here, and without this exchange, without this move, to kill black, white will still need to play this one. So we are taking our own liberty, which is very important when we have some race, some semi. And in the game we can see that it will matter. So generally black didn't want to just take some stones, he wanted to take all. And now we have more or less semi. White just surrounded black, and white is also more or less surrounded, so we have semi, and it is not easy to say who will win this semi. For now black is trying to make some liberties and some eyes, like this. Yes, and no more liberties can be gained. And now black plays here, this is center, and here. And let's see who wins the semi. First thing, we can play this in center, this is in center. Then this is also more or less in center. And we can count that white has 4 liberties. And black has 1 liberty here. This liberty does not count, because white can play it in center. 1, 2, also 4 liberties. And this is the white move, so white just kills black. Which is unfortunate. Unfortunate for black, of course. And, oh, this is important. No, not this. Here. If we do this, here, and imagine that there was no exchange this, then it is much different. Now black is killing white, because white will have to play here himself, and then he needs to play here to kill the black group. So we lost like 2 liberties at least. Let's see. If white tries to kill now, then black will just take away the liberty. Again, and we can't even kill now. Black can just nuke, like we win by 2 liberties at least. So the semi will be very easy. And this is all because of this bad exchange. Without the exchange, it is good for black. Now it is not good for black, but white did not know that. And now it is again difficult, because white is not getting any liberties there. Yeah, there were 4 liberties and now there are 3. So white just lost liberties, and black managed to connect here. And this move gets additional liberty. Now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we spend a move, and instead of 4 we have 6. So we gained a liberty with this move. And white cannot really gain more liberties. So white should be dead. And this happens. This exchange loses liberty, but it doesn't really matter. Like if we just try to kill, then black can do this exchange. No, not this one. This one. And of course we can get this in center later, but generally black just wins by 1 liberty, more or less. So this is very sad for white, and black just kills white. It's game over. So, like a lot of time in this review, we talked about the semi because it was important. Let's do a quick recap. Important to push. This push we do because later white will not answer so patiently, so calmly. Here the best move is to connect. This is a living shape, more or less. It is very hard to kill it. It is very hard to kill it. As here we could have played the Hana. Very important to continue there. It was a very big move to play something like that. When we get the influence, we want to use it, and here we could have used it. I know that all the left side is open. There are no stones here, so it is also important. But still, the influence is so strong. It is easy to make a nice moyo on the right side. Here we usually don't want to exchange it right away. We left it for the future. Maybe if in the future we want to play it like this or like this. We don't know, so it is better not to choose now. Here we left a hole and white just invaded. We had to leave in the corner. Here it is better to play like this, much more edgy for white, and we are still alive. Here it was very unreasonable to try to cut. If we play a move that cuts, but it doesn't really cut, it does not work, it is usually very bad, because we are trying to do the move, and the purpose of this move is not really working, so we lose a lot, like this. This is losing, these are losing exchanges. And now black creates some moyo. And here white got greedy. Now it is hard for white. White has a weak group and black should manage. By the way, here black connected, but I think better move is here, because now we cannot cut, so it is better way of protecting this cut. And this cut was a bit risky. And I want to stress that this move is bad, again, because in this situation especially, like usually it will not matter that most, but here this is what happened. There was a semi between two groups, and one had an eye and the second one did not have an eye. And if this is the case, then this exchange loses two liberties. Well, this exchange, so it is bad. I think probably black did not expect white to not answer, which was a good way to play. We should not answer. Probably I would play here though, because after these exchanges, all of these exchanges, we don't have that many liberties. We would want this move to have it here. I would say so. This would be a bit better. But generally, not answering to that Atari was good, and it almost cost black a game, because if white will kill it, then the game is game over. And let's just again see where was the moment when white can kill. And the moment is like this. Now white just wins the semi. We play, oh no, not like this. We play like this. We play like this and we win the semi, and the game is over. Unfortunately for white, it was not over, and black won. Black won. Very nice semi to learn from. Anyway, this is all from me. if you listen to it to this lecture during the Christmas holidays, then I wish you Merry Christmas. If not, then I wish you all the best, and I hope I will see you next time, or I will be able to talk to you next time. See you.